This is a surprise. It's the Tuesday night. It's a Mega Millions night. Yes, it is. Because in 3 minutes, maybe someone is going to be the next millionaire. I happen to have all the figures right here. My spreadsheet, once a little tiny thing, is now huge. Look at my little spreadsheet. I took the payments, the annuity payments out 10 years. Or I should say 10 payments. Because you get the first payment the first day. And then the second payment is at the end of year. Continue it out, Jim. Okay, the hell with you. I don't know. Facebook hung in there for 1 minute and then bailed. And we called this a Simulcast. All right, well, what are you going to do? So, switch cameras, yeah. Put me just right in the middle. Yep, so here we are. God damn it. Oops, excuse me. There we go. So I have the figures. I printed on one side of the page, which is 5 years worth, and then this is 10 years worth. I didn't bother with the 20 years worth and the 30 years worth and all that. Here we go. You can see it. Whoops. Let's condense this a little bit so you can see all of it. There we go. Now I'm going to slide this over. There we go. Yeah. So that is the digital version of this analog version, if you will. Analog. Yeah. Gotta turn Epidemic down a little bit so I can hear myself think. Anywho, there's what I'm trying to show here. Let's do the 5 year. Is the lottery is supposed to be, according to the ticket. I had my ticket in this secret envelope. Oh yes, unmarked. Secret envelope. There it is. And my secret ticket is right here. There it is. Mega Million. Oh yeah. We have to play. What the heck? How can you not play? So those tickets stay in my... They should be pulling the numbers right now. I'm going to figure out how to do that. Like in the background somewhere, so I can see the ping pong balls move around. But we'll catch up with it, you know. And we'll see how fast the app updates. Right now it says the next drawing is January 2nd, and the information is not available because they don't know whether someone won or not. They should now, because it is 11 p.m., as you can see. It is 25 seconds past 11 p.m. So they know exactly what's going on. The only one who doesn't know what's going on is me. Yeah. There we go. Anyway, so what I was trying to show, if you don't mind, and this right here is, I did print screens of the spreadsheet in numbers. In the world of iPads and Apple, in Apple words, in other words, Apple words, numbers is, like Excel. And pages is the equivalent of Word. So you got pages and numbers, and the presentations, and you got the whole menu of different kinds of things that you use in business or pleasure. Anyway, so I did a print screen in numbers, and I've highlighted today, December 30, 11:02. $138 million, they say, and which would give you. I've done these calculations now. This is the lump sum pre-tax payout estimated at $63,400,000. Can you imagine? But Uncle Sam comes along and takes his 37%. It takes it in two pieces: the 24% withholding, and then the 13%. When you file your taxes. I'm taking it all out in one, because if you made $63 million in earnings in any particular tax year, surely you're at the maximum tax rate. So I just went ahead and took the other 13%, so that you get $39,942. It rounded down to the nearest $1,000, apparently. Now, if you took the annuity, if I have it right, the annuity payment, so all of, I've made it easy for us to play. You notice December 30 is highlighted in yellow. So all I got to do is keep going over here in yellow. And even with Expando, so you can see the column caption at the top, and you can see the quantity in yellow in the bottom. So if there was one winner, and it was 138 million, then $39,942. If you took the annuity, you take that 138 million and divide it by 30. You're going to get one payment now and 29 more, so that's a total of 30 payments. So take 138 million divided by 30, take out 37% tax. You're going to end up with $2,898,000. That would be your initial payment. In other words, so if you did the annuity option, they would give you a check for $22,898,000. And then in a year, you get the next payment, which is larger. It's $3,040,000. Why is it bigger? It's 5% bigger. Because according to the lottery, the payment has to grow 5% a year. That's part of the requirements when these financial institutions bid to produce this annuity. In other words, the Florida Lottery sells the annuity to a financial institution. You know, there are 5, 6, 7, 8 of them bid on this because, you know, that's their business. They like to create annuities. And one of the requirements of the annuity is that you give the client a check the day one, and then they get 29 more payments, and each payment escalates by the amount of 5%. So that's $3,040,000, and this is after tax, by the way. I keep doing the after tax bit. I assume if you make $3 million in a tax year, you're at the top of the tax bracket. That's an assumption. All right, so there you go. Grows to 5% a year. There we go. So now the third payment, which is that's the second year. So let's just condense this a little bit. So you get $2,898,000 day one, and then in a year you get that, and then the next year. So in 2 years and a day, you end up with you end up with about $10 million. About $9 million. $9 million, let's say. So in the first 3 years, you end up with $9 million. 2 years, in the first 2 years. That's not bad. You end up with $9 million in the first 2 years of your life after the annuity. But you start off with $2,898,000. Then it goes, there you go, let's do the next three. So for the fifth, fourth, and third year, so this is the next 3 years. Let's shrink that up just a little tiny bit. So the third payment, fourth payment, and fifth payment, $3,190,000, $3,340,000, and $3,005,000 in round numbers, rounded down to the nearest whatever, nearest 10,000, nearest 1,000. I think it's the nearest 10,000 after tax. No, I didn't put a total column there. You can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 payments. So you get the first 5 payments, which is 4 years. You end up with about $16 million. Can you imagine? Poor baby. No. Or you can take $39,942,000 in cash up front after tax. And someone should know. The lottery officials are not telling me. I'm going to close that out and open it back up and see if we... Nope. They're not that fast. This app has not been updated yet. It may not know until tomorrow morning. Now the other, this one goes out to 10 years, and and with the 10th payment, which is 9 years into this, the annual payment has grown to $4,450,000. Just to let you know what 5% compounding does. So it started out at roughly 3 million. I'm going to round that up. So it started out at 3 and it ends up at 4.5 with just the first 9 payments. So at the end of 20 years, the payment's going to be some bigger number. I'm gonna stretch it out. Yes, I will. It'll be one long spreadsheet. It's easy to do. Once you get the columns going, you can just copy columns until you get tired of it. Yeah, see, I have them. See, black column N, L, M, N. I don't have column O because you can't tell an O from a 0. So I skipped and just went to write to P. P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Yeah. And then you start over again and say A1, A2, A3. Anyway, I may have another more interesting way of doing those column headings. Let me show you. Let's play. Shall we play? It's late at night. It's 11:12. You're just having your evening tea. Sounds good, doesn't it? It's a Diet Coke. Ooh, President Trump, where are you? He's a Diet Coke-aholic. Yep. No Kickapoo juice in there. It is strictly Diet Coke. So, this is the real McGill of this spreadsheet. The first thing we do when we play is we touch this and say duplicate. Yeah. And then we slide this up here. We touch it and move it over. So this is our original. And this is what we're going to play with. Let me take this piece of paper and put it over here on the side. And I'm going to go to this end column. Let's see. The other thing I wanted to wonder about is, let's take a look at the cell math here. Is it rounded? It is rounded. It is rounded to 5. You see on the bottom there it says, hold on a second, let me just pull that down. There we go. I gotta pull this out of the way so I can see what I'm talking about. All right. There we go. Light me up again. There we go. Arrow left, all right. I'm just going to touch it. I'm going to hit this little deal that says, show me the money. So now these are all, yep. Let's just spot check that one. Same thing. Oh, that says -4. How come that went -4? Look at that, they're all -4, so I'll be a slow lagoon. Well, I'm sorry, sports fans. That needs to be -5. It shouldn't change the result. Aha! Oh, look at that. Maybe I better change that back to -4. All right, I'll live with -4. So now we're going to come over here. And here's column Q. Now all I have to do is, let's see, is touch this guy right here. There we go. And look at that. Not only did it add a column, but it did all the math for me also. Let's take a peek. There you go. So all the arithmetic has been extended just by adding a column. It just says, you know what, you're going to do the same thing all the way along. So I'm going to come here, and I'm going to touch that again. The column width, everything is the same. Everything's the same. Everything's the same. The only thing you're going to do is TUV is you just keep stepping up to the next column. This is one big spreadsheet. U W X Y Z. All right. Look at that. The payment has grown to $6,850,000. Now we got to add these column captions. It doesn't copy those apparently. So we're just gonna control copy, paste, 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 paste. That's the 10th payment. See, I'm going to call that R10. So that way I know it's the 10th payment. And this is going to be QRS11. With 2 spaces. Oops. QRS11. There we go. There we go. Let's do it that way. R space hyphen space 10. Darn it. Let this underline. Ding. Not Q R space hyphen space 10. There we go. QRS. This would be T space hyphen space 12. This is T U space hyphen space. Oops, typo. Q space hyphen space 13. It is a little tedious here with the columnatics. Oh, good. V space hyphen space 14. This is U V W. Now you're getting a little of the monotony here, but well, you only have to do it once. U V W X space hyphen space 17. See, we're getting along here. 17. U, V, W, X. And then we have Y, space, hyphen, space, 18. Look at that. I guessed the right amount. I didn't know when to stop. X, Y, and then we got Z, space, hyphen, space, 119, and the 20th payment, XYZ. Oh my God, now what is it going to be? We're going to start over again. It's going to be A little a. Yeah, 20. There we go. Now we just need to go all the way back to these column things. And, let's see, let's make sure. This is a 9th payment, 10th payment, 11th, 12th, okay. So, 10th payment. So up here in the column headings, we're going to edit this. There we go. For the next. N-E-X-T. We're just going to call it the next payment. Because we can see it's the 11th. Because it says 11 right there. There we go. See, now all I have to do is just copy all these. Copy. Paste. Paste. It's always going to be the next. Oh, you lazy boy, you. It's one of the things you learn when you play. I've played spreadsheet before, as you can tell. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Look how fast it is. I don't have to type all those things. So just for our dining pleasure, we started out with $2,898,000, and by the time you get to the 20th payment, it's more than doubled because of the compounding, that 5% growth. After 10 years, we've actually doubled the annuity payment from $3 million to over $6 million. It's more than doubled. That's what I wanted to do all these years. You know, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to merge all these cells. There we go. Now what am I going to do? This is cell action. Merge the cells. So I just merged the next 10. I'm going to take this right here and copy it. Copy. And I'm going to put it over in this big top caption. There we go. Mega Million lump sum annuity after tax payout. Remember, this is after tax. So after tax, it went from $2,898,000 to $6,850,000. And that's for this lottery. This assumes that one person won the $138 million. You know, so when you get these lotteries with these incredible payouts, yeah, they haven't even published what the numbers are. They got the 26th, but they don't have the 30th. Yeah. So they'll have it probably tomorrow morning. And it's either going to say 150 million January 2nd, or it's going to start over again with another number, with whatever was it begin at 20 million or something. I know Powerball starts over at 20. $5 tickets. If no one won, then I will highlight row 4, and I have to manually enter this 150 thingy. If it's 155 million, 155, oh. There we go. That's all I got to do. And then all these values fill out. Yeah. So I'm going to go over here and change that column to Q space hyphen space 9. So we know that's the 9th payment. P. So that would be capital P space hyphen space. Oops, what did I do? You silly boy. 8. Okay. And this one becomes N space hyphen space 7th payment. And it agrees with 7 up above. But see, after we get to 10, I call it for the next payment. I just said next. Now I can copy that backwards. I'll just leave these alone since I've already, paid the price of it. So this is going to be M space hyphen space 6. How do I get 2 M's in there? Space hyphen space. The 6th payment, L. So this would be L space hyphen space 5. K. So that would be K space hyphen space. The 4th payment. Almost done here. And then J space hyphen space. No, Chile. I have an automatic. Okay. The 3rd payment. And this is the 2nd payment. So this is H space hyphen space. The 2nd payment. And this is G space hyphen space. The 1st payment. Column F is a lump sum. Yeah, the lump sum after tax. All these are after tax. I did the math. I figured, you know what? Let's just take the 37.5% away so that you guys don't have to worry about doing any math. Yeah. So I've taken it out 20 years. Now I could take it out the other 10. And then this spreadsheet would be really big. Look how big this is. Ooh, it doesn't even fit on my screen. I have to do like a pinch to get it to fit. So this one is 10 years. This is 20 years. I didn't seem to make any mistakes. Okay. 20 YR. There you go. Now everyone knows what that is. I'll duplicate it and then take out another 10 years. I'm just interested to see what that 30-year payment would be. And it's easy enough to do. I don't have to do all the column captions, so I don't want to. So in year 10, it was 4.5 million. And by the time you get to 20 years, 6.8 million. So it went up 2 million. So that's 6 million. So it'd probably be, like 9 million. It'd be like 9 or 10 million, that last payment. 9 or 10 million a year. Of course, it's 30 years from now, or 29 years from now. But if you were a young, lovely young couple, and you both had jobs, and you could keep your mouth shut. See, I can just tuck that right under there, and then, oh boy, me and my big mouth. See, so I can slide it this way and I can slide it that way. And the columns, you can tell right there. See, column H2, H-I-J-K. Now you know why I didn't put I in there, because then is it 1-3 or is it I-3? So it went H-J. That's just one of those things you learn. In the world of spreadsheets. But see, no matter which way you slide it, you have a caption. I put my finger on a 3,880,000, and I can go right there and say, well, what is that? Well, that's the 5th payment, and that's Mega Millions January. Whoops, there it is, 3.5 million. So with the 5th payment, which is 4 years after the initial payment, remember. Tuesday, Friday. This is Tuesday. Did anyone win? The $138 million job. Now, if you had 2 winners, then it'd be, 6 million, 6,000,009, round numbers. Excuse me. What am I doing? 69 million. $69 million lottery is not exactly chump change. And you just, and you just divide all these by 2. What I would do, probably, is maybe add a column if there was 2, or just change that to, because the jackpot would be, I just divide the number by 2, which is easy enough to do. Oops, not that way. Yeah, hit that. /2. We could just do that. There we go. 69 million rounded down. Yep. But it's 138. 138. Oh. Bingo. Now, the lottery officials will tell us if there was a real winner, a single winner, or whatever kind of winner. You know, if it was 139.3 million or something, they would say that instead of, even though 138 is printed on your ticket, or if for some reason or other there was a lack of interest in the late hours. The lottery officials, they've been doing this a while, right? So they know. Time of year, season, you know, they know. Based on the huge database of information that they're familiar with. If this rolls over, they know what it's going to roll over at. You know, they just know. I'm touching this all over the place, and that's how you louse up a spreadsheet. Now you got to scan all these numbers and make sure I didn't infect one of, you know, with some stupid little movement. There you go. I got the column captions. I called it next. 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we had 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 11, 12, 13. Look at that. I made a mistake. This is 14. V space, hyphen, space. That's 14. I gotta go. This is UVW, W space, hyphen, space, 15. See, you gotta check these a couple times. WX. So, X space, hyphen, space 16. Yeah, I'm a column short. Y. Okay, Y space, hyphen, space 17. Isn't this annoying? Z. Z space hyphen space 18 XYZ. All right, so now we're space hyphen space 19. I thought that was maybe